Salutations, dreamers in dreamland. Welcome to the latest edition of Listen to Me. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the 57th edition of Listen to Me. And let me tell you something right now. Believe it or not, today is Thursday, December the 2nd, 2021. And it's technically a fight day. Sort of. On Triller. Today we're going to see in the main event on Triller, we're going to see Michael the Bounty Hunter challenged by Jerry Forrest. Jerry Forrest. Now, Michael Hunter, who at one time was a fringe top 10 heavyweight. I had him ranked in my top 10 for heavyweights, and I'm not the only one. Since making his move to Triller, Michael Hunter has fallen from, his spot where he may have been able to get a mandatory shot at the IBF title. He was offered an IBF eliminator with Filip Hrgovic, and he turned it down, went over there to Triller, and this will be his second fight on Triller, and he's fighting Jerry Forrest. Jerry Forrest, whose claim to fame is a draw in his most recent fight with the Big Bang, Zhang Zhili, whatever the hell you want to call the guy. The guy's a nearly 40-year-old Chinese heavyweight prospect. I'm going to repeat that. Zhang Zhili, the Big Bang, is a nearly 40 years old Chinese heavyweight prospect. Okay, and Jerry Forrest's claim to fame, his recent accolades are having a draw with that guy. I watched that fight, Jerry Forrest's last fight, and I felt Jerry Forrest did everything to win. I felt he did enough to win that fight against the nearly 40-year-old Chinese heavyweight prospect, the Big Bang. Having said that, a draw beating that guy doesn't really mean that much. And Michael Hunter is a guy who, had a fight with Alexander Povetkin where it was a draw, where it looked like Michael Hunter did enough to win. And Alexander Povetkin, who was a top 10 heavyweight for the entire duration of his career as a heavyweight boxer, an Olympic gold medalist, and then a top 10 heavyweight for the entire duration of his career. A WBA world champion, regular, but still, Alexander Povetkin was constantly in the heavyweight title picture in the heavyweight division the entire time he was a professional. And Michael Hunter, he went to war with that guy and he got a draw. He hurt Alexander Povetkin a few times in that fight. Michael Hunter did. So Michael Hunter also has a victory over, Martin Bakole. Martin Bakole, who's still a top 15 heavyweight today. Martin Bacole's only loss is to Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter's only loss as a professional fighter is at the hands of Alexander Usyk, former cruiserweight undisputed champion Alexander Usyk. And when Michael Hunter lost to Alexander Usyk, it was in the cruiserweight division. Alexander Usyk has since moved to the heavyweight division and become the unified WBO, WBA, IBF, IBO champion of the world by beating Anthony Joshua. Alexander Usyk, pound for pound, number 2 in the world. Right behind Canelo Alvarez, and maybe a hair ahead of, just a half step ahead of Terence Crawford. Right now, today. So Alexander Usyk losing to him, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Long and the short, Michael Hunter, he's supposed to be moving towards a world title shot. Michael Hunter is supposed to be getting a shot at a world heavyweight title. That's the direction he should be moving in. Instead, he's fighting these unheralded opponents. He's going to fight Jerry Forrest tonight in the main event. And it's on Triller. And listen, I was very optimistic about Triller. And truth be told, Triller sucks. Triller sucks. They had a plane. The plane took flight. And they took the plane and they flew it into the side of the fucking mountain. Boom! It exploded. And Triller blew up. The Triller project blew up in their own face. And this fight tonight, I might tune in if it's free or if it's, I can get it for $3 or something like that. But Anything beyond that, and listen, I'm a hardcore boxing fan. Like, I'm a boxing addict. And unless I can really get this fight for next to nothing, I'm not even going to bother. I'll watch it on YouTube, after it takes place. Because Triller sucks. Triller's horrible. And Michael Hunter, Jerry Forrest, no disrespect to Jerry Forrest. I actually like the guy. I think he deserved the win against, Zhang Zhili, at nearly 40 years old, the nearly 40-year-old Chinese prospect. Bizarre. Anyway, I felt that Jerry Forrest did enough to win that fight, but look, Jerry Forrest is not Alexander Povetkin. Jerry Forrest is not Dillian White. Jerry Forrest is not Derek Chisora. Jerry Forrest is not on the level of a Charles Martin. I would like to see Michael Hunter fight any one of those guys. I would like to see Michael Hunter fight Dillian White. I would like to see Michael Hunter fight Derek Chisora. I would like to see Michael Hunter fight Charles Martin. I would like to see Michael Hunter fight Andy Ruiz Jr., Luis Ortiz, F.A. Ajagba, Sanchez. Listen, at the end of the day, this fight for Michael Hunter, it's really beneath him. And that's no disrespect to Jerry Forrest, but right now, for what Michael Hunter has been doing and where he was going, the trajectory of his career, this fight sucks. Triller sucks, and while Michael Hunter probably made a good amount of money in these fights, and that's why he stepped away from, fighting Filip Hrgovic and working with DAZN and Matchroom, and that's why he stepped away. He probably got more money to fight on Triller. I heard he did get more money in his last fight than he would have got fighting Filip Hrgovic, but what is fighting these unheralded opponents doing for the career of Michael Hunter? And I'll give you the answer. Nothing. Nothing. And guess what? If you stay stagnant, that's when your career can really take a turn for the worse, and you can fly that plane right into the mountain and it'll all just blow up in your face. So Michael Hunter, listen, I wish you all the best of luck tonight. I don't even really need to give you a pick. I'm picking Michael Hunter by knockout, and I'm picking Michael Hunter by knockout in the first half of the fight. But at the end of the day, pick really doesn't matter. This fight doesn't really matter. And message of this video is, Triller fucking sucks. So until we meet again, my friends, I am your favorite boxing shaman. And, whether you're a fan, fam, friend, foe, frenemy, fucking asshole, or fake son of a bitch, I love you. Ha ha! Peace.